Hello and welcome to the Kit Kat Katie Show. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, stop. Thank you. Now, in case you missed it last night, Teen Wolf premiered for the last 10 episodes. Now, we got pretty epic. I think I'm using that word right. I don't know. However you want to call going big. And believe me, they went big, and I did enjoy laying down in my bed and watching it. Unfortunately, Styles is not in the picture right now. Well, he is, but he isn't. Sorry about the noise in the background. People are mowing. You got to see, Malia. Malia was, she was more worried about going to Paris than what was going on. Oh, they're just a bunch of dead rats here, a bunch of dead wolves out there, and it's no big deal. Oh, there's a hellhound loose, and I don't care, I'm going to Paris. Bye! And then finally, Scott ends up, Scott says the stupidest thing. He's just like, okay, sure, go ahead and leave, and makes her stay. So, I figured Lydia would have been the one to convince her to stay, but apparently Malia was just, dead set on it. Haven't seen Peter yet, so hopefully they'll put Peter in it next week. Okay, God, what is his name? I'm going to have to look it up now, because I'm getting ready to talk about him. Gosh, I can't think of his name. It's going to drive me crazy. Oh, Liam. Seeing Liam try to be alpha. I think Liam just needs to he doesn't need to be the alpha. He's just not. Derek, that's who it is. Derek Hill. That's what I was about to say, Derek. Anyways, Liam just is not suited for the role of being the alpha. He did prove, however, he was worthy just by taking on the Hellhound. I think I'm not a big fan of the whole Hellhound thing. I think Hellhound should be the actual wolves. But there's where it plays a role. My daughter just brought up something good. The Ghost Riders. What happened was when they got Styles and everybody out from whatever they were, the nothings, I guess. When they got them out, there was a little cut, I guess. There was just a little fine line. And they opened a door to something else. So, what is that something else has yet to be determined. Right now, we just know a bunch of rats were running loose. We got a hellhound on the loose. Well, he's dead now, but who is that lady, though? That's what I wanted to know. One of the people that they turned into wasn't one of their own people. I want to see Peter come back in and play his little stupid role. Okay, at the end of last season, we saw Melissa and Argent was it Argent? I'm pretty sure it was Argent. End up kissing. But you don't see that playing a role yet. She just says that she's got Argent. When Scott tries to get her to use that little taser, whatever it is, on him, so way she can prove that she can defend herself when the supernatural come out. And I think it's if they did continue with this, it would be interesting to see the parents, kind of step up, I guess, in their roles. We've seen Argent fight off everything. We even seen Stilinski, or the sheriff, fight everybody off. We have even seen the deputy, which I kind of wish that Lydia and him had got together. So it's gonna be interesting to see Kate come back. Okay, Kate. I've seen previews for the series, the final series, and you see that Kate comes back. I don't know how she comes back. Don't want to know how she comes back. I was kind of disappointed that they didn't bring back Danny. Danny was my favorite in the first place. It kind of hurt my feelings that he wasn't a choice to get brought back. I know the twins are supposed to return, and who else? What is his name? Jackson's supposed to return. I think Isaac's even supposed to return. So it will be, congratulations, Colton Haynes, on getting married. Saw that, loved it. It's so cute. I want to see Kira come back. From what I'm seeing is that Kira's not coming back. So I want to see Kira come back. I want to see what she's doing. You know, because we end up seeing in a picture that it looks like Malia and Scott get together. So I want to see Kira kind of be like, oh, you know, what about me? Kind of thing. So we know Styles is off to college, or off to the FBI, and then he finds out that Derek is one of the most wanted people in the world. So now he's got to help Derek out and get him off the FBI's most wanted list. So I think that's where it's going to play in effect to the next episode. Is Derek finds out that something big's going down at Beacon Hills. So he tells Styles, and Styles gets upset because Scott never called him. Because Styles told Scott, if anything big happens, call me right away and I'll come help. But Scott's not calling him. Scott's making him be in the background. He doesn't want to interrupt, Styles doing the FBI thing. The FBI thing, I don't think, was meant for Styles because of the fact that you see him bumping into another supernatural encounter. He's pretty much encountering the wolves again. So somehow I think that Styles is going to have to just stick with this lifestyle. He wasn't meant for a normal life, I guess, as the case may be. Now, we know Void Styles was one of the top 10 favorite moments. We know that Allison dying was a top 10 favorite moment. But the most favorite moment, I think, was when Styles backed Scott out of trying to kill himself, and he says, "You're not nobody, you're my brother." He says, "If you're gonna die, I'm gonna die with you." So, I think that was, I hate seeing that they separated. Now, I know the guy who plays Styles had to go do his, Dylan O'Brien. I know he had to go do The Maze Runner. I love The Maze Runner. I think it's a good book and a good movie. But I just think he should have just stuck with the Teen Wolf and just worked around Teen Wolf's schedule, not the Maze Runner schedule. But he is making more of a profit off of the Maze Runner. But for all those who haven't seen Teen Wolf for this season, sorry to break it to you, but you're really missing out. You get to see Scott be the assistant coach, which was so weird. It threw me off. And then you see Liam, my girlfriend just left me. You see him overreact. And he has to be the alpha. He has to. Once Scott leaves for college, he is the alpha. And, but you don't see Liam really being an alpha. Now, I'd love to know the black lady that the counselor at the school decided to kill the hellhound that was on the loose. Now, who is she? What does she have to do with it? We don't know yet. It would be interesting to see what's going on with her. Is she a bounty hunter? Is she like the Argents? You know, what is she? So she's not a cop. So everybody has guns. That doesn't make her a cop. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting to see the deputy to try and take his place as his hellhound place, I guess. I know he's been working hard on trying to be normal. Where's Theo at? What happened to Theo? Where did he run off to? Love to see him come back. Now, as far as Scott and Lydia and Malia, that's it? That's all that's left of the pack right now? Really? No, come on. There's got to be more. But to go back, recap. Scott sees a wolf. He gets it to back down with his bright red eyes, and finds out that there's this it's leading them towards a bunch of dead wolves. You see, about 20 or 30 dead wolves out in the woods. Liam fights off a hellhound on his own. I think it was what is his best friend's name? I can never get his best friend's name right. It's not Corey, it's the other one. I know his name, but I can't think of his name. I'll find it here in a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to find him. Trying to find him. I know it. I think I'm gonna pronounce it. Anyways, it's Corey's Liam's better half. Okay, I'm running out of time. Anyways, you see that go down. There's so much suspense going on in this episode. You don't want to miss it. In case you haven't heard, it's Sunday nights at 8 on MTV. Big huge shout out to Teen Wolf. I'm so happy, but I'm so sad too. You're tearing people up here. You're just tearing them up. It's so exciting, but it's so sad because you know it's the end, and it's so exciting because you finally you've been waiting all summer for this. So you got us torn. You got your fans torn. I hope you're happy. Anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good night or day, whatever. And remember, stay safe.